Welcome to iZilly, my daily vlogging channel where I do crazy things to see. 'Cause I'm a silly guy who never gets tired of having fun, and that's why I want iZilly to be #1. Hey guys, it's evening now, and I haven't really recorded anything today, but I haven't been lazy. As I mentioned last night that I wanted to cut out some plans for a new plane, which is going to be the Spitfire from Flight Test. Yeah, I am on it. And even the power putt fits inside that little square you can see under the nose and so. The only thing I need now is some cardboard, which is supposed to go over those things sticking up to make the rounded hood. So that's really built, and this is like a belly lander, so you don't have to put a landing gear on. You can if you want to, but it's not crucial. It came out really well. I'm really pleased with the result. The only thing I don't like is that, if you can see down there, I have a little gap between the wing and all that. Right now I'm not completely done with it yet because I'm going to make it for so you can take the wings off for easier transportation. But this one here I'm going to give to my friend Jacob. And you probably ask yourself, why do you make all these planes and give them away to friends? I made the plane so I can give it away to friends of mine which I know fly, but haven't got that kind of flight. And I can just build them now, so that's kind of cool. We just came home, me and Sally. We've just been out on a 7-kilometer run, 3.5 each way, which was great fun. Come on, Sally. There you go. Yeah. So we're just home now, and our landlord was around today. She was really pleased. Like, ooh, you really made the place look nice. I think we have. Ooh, Paul is drying some of my shirts hanging out there, hanging like ghosts. This is a bag, a paper bag. And Paul was told that if you put that somewhere, so it looks like, so some insects will think it's actually a wasp nest or something like that. Other than a wasp will get near it, so we're going to test it out. Workshop. Can't wait till get that cleared away, get that beanbag chair sorted out, and these two away, because then everything in here is empty for me to start using properly. I can use it now if I want to. It's just when all this stuff is in the way, it's a little bit annoying. Great building that Spitfire today, and I told Jacob, my friend, that I was going to give it to him. He was very pleased. And Jacob helped me find some parts for the quadcopter, and I have ordered them, but they haven't been shipped yet. And Jacob wrote to me, "You haven't ordered yet, have you?" I said, "Yes, I have, because you sent me all the part names and all that." I was like thinking, oh no. And I said, why? Well, because he discovered this, the ESCs, the electronic speed controller, that it was the wrong ones he linked me to, because they were supposed to have some sort of certain thing, which I don't know. I'm not very good at electrics. I can just do basics, but he told me there was something missing in those ESCs, which I definitely would need to have. Else I have to buy a spare part of that. So I contacted Hobby King and said, excuse me, and I went onto the webpage. I could see that my order has been made, and that I paid for the order, and that the order's been printed out and ready to be packed. So it's probably being packed right now, but it hasn't been shipped yet. That's the last. There's like 4 check marks, and the last one hasn't been done, which is the shipping. So I wrote to Hobby King, hey, hello, help me. My friend told me to get this, but it's the wrong one. What do I do? Well, I guess I'm a snooty person. Well, you made your order already, we can't change it. I was like, well, wait a minute, it hasn't left the building yet. What's the problem in you sending a quick email or a phone call over to the warehouse where they're packing stuff? Tell them that package, or the order number, my order number, that in there's 3 ESCs which has to be changed to a different brand or a different name, which has what I need. And then what they can do is just charge me for those the extra price, because they're a little bit more expensive. I mean, that it's like a joke, because the ones I order are $12, $12.06, I think it was $12.60 or 6 cents. I can't remember pence or cent. I think it's cent. Anyways. But though 12.06, where those I really needed, was 12.09, 12.19. So it's just such a small amount different. in the price. It's really ridiculous. And then I was like, well, what about postage? It's going to be more heavy now. I was like, well, wait a minute. The other one is 44 gram and the other one is 50. That's 612. That's 18 gram more. Are you going to tell me you're going to charge a lot more, a much bigger price for shipping just because I got 18 more grams? It's like crazy. I do love Hobby King in one way because they got a lot of stuff, and now because you can order from the European warehouse, so I'm close. I think that's in Netherlands, Holland. But I do warn you guys, if you're gonna buy from there, make sure that you order from the same place, because else it'll take forever if you're gonna get from the international, unless you live in China or wherever that is. So keep an eye out for that. And also make sure that you get the really right part and look it up before you go ahead and do it, because me and Jacob mistakenly got that wrong in one of them. And yeah, I don't blame Jacob. Well, I could blame him, but it doesn't matter, because that he said it can be you can't do it with another part which you can add to those parts. The ESCs I bought now, which hasn't been changed yet, you can get another part for that, so they will work. And Jacob just purchased 2 of those, so he would cover mine in case, because he ordered me or told me to buy those. So, in worst case scenario, I'll get the other ones. I'm not gonna be bothering doing all that with sending back to Hobby King, because they're really late, slow. The last case I had about that was on batteries. It took me over 4 months, and I didn't even get the batteries I wanted. I just got the money back, and the money I didn't even get back. They were locked in my Hobby King account. That's why I bought all the stuff now and didn't really pay for it myself. Well, I did, but the money was already paid a while, like 4 or 5 months ago, so I didn't feel it. I just suddenly had a chance to get some parts I really wanted now. Don't think I have really much more to tell today. I haven't heard from my parents, so I don't know how my mum and dad are coping with the second day without their Sally. And thank you all of you guys for the kind words and all that you wrote about my parents' dog, Sally. And my mum went in a reading, and she thinks you're also nice and really kind. So that's great. Thank you for that, guys. Yeah. And I can see we're so close of hitting 9,000 subscribers, which means we're going to give another Black River thing away. And if we're lucky, it's going to happen before I go on holiday, because I go on holiday next Sunday. Yay. Alright, guys, but I'm going to go inside now. Probably sit and have a chat with someone online. And then, I don't know, maybe watch a movie or something like that. I actually really wanted to party tonight. But I mean, it's next Sunday. I'm going away for a whole week where it's going to be parties, so I think I'll be alright with one night, another night here without a party. Alright, guys, so I'm going to see you all tomorrow. I love you all. You are, as always, awesome and epic, and yeah. Tired. Ooh, I got a bar of chocolate inside. See you later.